we do that?
Well, it just helps me
Is
with
it
the
like
editing. So I
starts?
find one big point. There you go. That's what that's for. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Smoke a J special time. This is officially the second episode, start of season 3, and as always, got a lot of big things coming. Made a lot of connects.
Yeah, welcome. Guys, we have we have not one but 2 guests on the show today. Guys, if you want to introduce yourselves, Will, you want to go ahead and start?
What's up, y'all? I'm Will from Hippe Extremities. Basically, entrepreneur in the Glass City. Love everything glass art and music related, and I've been doing a lot in the scenes lately. Got some upcoming shows I've collaborated with. Basically, say, I am a talent manager, and I put on events, and I also got a private art gallery. So, got a lot of cool things in the scenes coming.
Hell yeah.
Peace 2 times. Name's Jose Space Cowboy, one half of the group Weird Science. Been doing music now my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So been putting shows together with my man Will over here. Check us out at Weird Science. That's WeirdsKyence. Look us up on all platforms. We got a newly released single featuring the homie Bizarre from D12 called Too Baked out on all platforms. Go check that out.
Yeah, shit's tight. Fortunately, we can get the rest of the duo here. Chris has work, so but
Hell yeah.
The upcoming show.
Okay. And you were telling me before the podcast, you're a talent manager. For a long time I thought you were a glass blower.
So
go ahead and explain that to me.
So I have a private art gallery, and I have like a conglomerate of glass artists that I work with.
Okay.
And we basically have like a glass dome, and I go to different events, and so obviously right now the market for glass is like, it's not the best.
No.
And I love glass. Being from the Glass City and everything, I try to pay my homage to the glass artists. And I actually just successfully made my first pendant the other day. I was able to make like a little heart pendant
Hell yeah.
for my girl, because her birthday is coming up tomorrow, actually.
Hell yeah.
So I went up, took a class from my dude Drew. Shout out Bull Pusher.
Drew Cuppus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
super
good
cool
dude.
cat. He actually is. He inspired me to put on the expo, but we'll get more into that. So talent management, I just basically I fell into it because one of my buddies, Andrew, kind of brought me into the scene, and I got in touch with a couple different venues and nightclubs, and I just made a couple connections, and I figured, well, hey, if we should do more here. And I realized that the problem is being able to find talent and bring it to the right spot, and I've been good at doing that.
You have.
I'm excited to kind of keep doing things with it in the Glass City. And like I was saying, the expo, Drew, he has the Michigan Glass Project.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started coming around, I actually had a studio up at the Russ a couple of years back, and I had Hippe Extremities art gallery there. I had like a little private gallery and stuff. We had a bunch of cool clothing and things like that. But I got inspired by Drew because he had the Glass Project there, and that is crazy. Like, it's out of a dream. Like, you get in there and it's a ring of torches, like a ring of fire. And when I walked in there, the first thought in my head is, I'm like, how the fuck is this even legal? I'm like, how can they even do this? Because when I did, when we did the expo the first year, I had to get a permit for the whole tent back there and everything. And even then, the fire people, they were on my ass. They were like, nah, man, you got to have a permit for this. And I had to go get a meeting. I had to lay out the map for them. They denied my ass. I had to send it back and get it set up. So shout out to Drew and what he's doing up at the Glass Project, because it was hard. No doubt about it. To have that many torches in there and do what they're being able to do, it's awesome. So
yeah, these glass shows are really crazy, man. They literally you guys set up torches everywhere.
Well, my thing is, like, I think it's it's a hard thing to do. I look at them almost as like they really are like a modern day wizard, man. Like, be able to do that stuff with the glass. So
hell yeah.
But shout out to Drew and whatnot. Everyone up at the Russ, honestly.
Yeah.
I was there for a while, but I had to get up out of there. There was some unfortunate, mishaps that happened, but still on good terms with everyone. Everyone's cool. Everyone up there, everything that's going on, just,
Fair enough. So, I mean, I met you out at Glass Expos. Tell me, man, are you in the glass scene at all? Do you run around with the cannabis scene? Are you just the music? What's
no, I'm strictly just the music.
just the
man.
music?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
but,
This
Okay.
man's definitely connoisseur though.
But
Yeah.
definitely. But I do enjoy going to like Hash Bash. I had
Yeah,
a chance
okay.
to experience that for the first time last year. So
Nice.
definitely looking forward to going back
Nice.
again.
So you like the events and shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm a connoisseur. All
Okay,
day,
okay, you
so-
like
I
the
would definitely say last year's Hash Bash was so different from the year before.
so different.
Man,
I don't know if you guys like. Obviously, you know it was your first time. The year before was my first time, and I believe Frankie's first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was like a real deal festival. It's cool. Last year, it just felt like it got packed out of nowhere. Like there were just people walking around like
There was a very famous
"Shrooms,
person there, man.
LSD." I'm like, whoa, hold
Yeah.
on. Like, what are we doing?
It wasn't
here?
the same. I think having a huge face there though just brought so many people that
Yeah.
weren't normally there, and
yeah.
it
A lot
wasn't
of
the same
poser
community.
stoners throughout
Yeah.
the field.
It wasn't
Yeah.
the same community as
word's
normal.
definitely got around now. It's been going on long enough.
Yeah,
It's-
and
I
I feel
think-
it's gonna get tighter.
Well, I honestly think what happened this year is they caught on to a lot of things.
I saw.
It's hopefully it won't be as wild.
Well,
per
see,
se.
I almost got arrested at U
Oh.
of M this year. It was like a whole thing because
caught on to things.
there are people walking around selling bags of shrooms and fucking acid and edibles and like all this shit. No license, nothing. Like pounds for cheap. And I pulled out a drone and I flew it and I landed it and I have my recreational. I checked with the FAA, put in a flight plan, got approved, like all straight off the book shit. And then one of them comes up to me, one of these cops, and goes like, "Hey, was that you flying that drone?" I was like, "Yes, sir, it was. Like, I'm a licensed FAA, licensed pilot, yada yada yada." Well, you're not supposed to fly anything on campus. I'm like, "Oh well, legally you guys are supposed to either have signs or basically give any type of notification to the FAA because technically they control all airspace over 6 feet.
Right.
So like, you know what I mean? If it's a no-fly zone, you gotta let the fly people know."
Oh no, because they're strict about the lasers
Yeah.
and shit.
So I did everything by the books, and I was like, well, you didn't have anything listed. You don't have nothing with the FAA or the local enforcements. I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to know it's not legal? And
That
they're
was
like, "Oh,
rough,
it's safety."
man.
I'm like, I get it, but like, you know what I mean? If that's fine, like I already put the drone away at this point.
Right.
So like,
Nah, like I said, I think they're just. I think what happened is the year before everything was mass chaos and so much stuff.
Yeah.
Just they're cracking down on stuff this year. They're
yeah,
like, all right,
I get it.
anything at all.
But
that
it was
happened.
just so funny to me because after I was like cool with the one, I see two more pop out from the crowd. And I'm in
Yeah.
like the little grass part in the middle of everything where there's nobody else. So I was like, safest area. And then like 4 more come out the side. So they got like at one
They
point,
were
like,
interrogating,
we're
man.
standing there
Man.
and there's 10 cops surrounding us. Like, dude, I already landed this thing. You're acting like I put
Yeah.
fucking strapped up
It
some
was
You're like,
Ukrainian
nuts.
crack
C4.
down on the real issue. All right.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
who-
like-
us recording
There
it.
are people with 40 pounds
Eh,
of
eh,
way
yeah,
more illegal
yeah.
stuff
Shit.
than weed, like 3 feet from you, dude.
And you're worried about me.
Right.
Yeah.
Fine. Well, that's the thing. They don't want to advertise. They don't want the footage of it. But it's like, all right. So
Well,
go
that-
crack
yeah, that
down
is
on
what
the
it is.
problem.
Honestly,
Like-
honestly, we posted the video and we went with Hash Bash ended up reposting our stuff, like a bunch of big pages, and it was getting so much
That's
traction. And some people hit us up like, "Yo, like
Oh, we
you guys
smoking.
should take that down
Yours.
because U of M is
Oh.
known to go like legally go after like drone pilots for this shit." So we were like, "Man, that
Wait, there's 4 other
sucked.
guys.
It sucked."
Dude.
Because it's like at one point, like, yeah, everything's legal. But on the other hand, do I have the money to fight fucking the team
Right.
of 100 lawyers for U of M?
It was
Either
so
way,
sad to
yeah.
pull that shit
It
down,
was
man.
sad. It was sad.
It was
And
horrible.
it might go up one day when the heat's a little bit,
That
relaxed.
is, yeah, that is sad.
None of
but-
that ever happened.
Yeah.
I can't believe they're so strict on stuff like that. It's like, it's a public event. you
Yeah,
know?
I'd get
Like,
it if it's like, oh, somebody's flying their drone around the dorms in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
like, something.
right.
Like, dude, I was not up for a minute.
Now probably.
You just took a loop and came down.
So y'all's was the only drone footage that probably got put up though. or-
Apparently, like there were a couple of drones.
There was
that
several
day.
drones that got pulled out, like
Yeah.
they got pulled out of the air because of the same reasons, but ours was landed, bro. Like ours
Yeah,
was
and
on the ground.
Then he goes, I'm like, so we're cool. He's yeah, I just need to take some information, yada yada. And then
Hey man, regardless, I'd shit my pants. Be like, all right, I'm gonna take it down. You know what I'm
They were
saying?
trying to take the
I was
drone.
pissed
We
'cause
were
he tried
like,
to take it from
no.
me.
Nah,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
he's like,
that's a
he gets off
different
the thing.
thing.
He's like, yeah. So apparently they want me to confiscate it, and I'm like,
That ain't happening.
confiscate what? He goes, the
Yeah.
drone. I said, That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
definitely not taking
You
my
gotta
drone.
come some money for me.
Yeah,
Like,
what the
obviously,
fuck?
I said this drone alone is $2,000. I said
Oh.
you are
Yeah,
not
nah.
taking this. I just got it the month before.
Oh, you were excited. I
"There's
was
no way."
upset for you.
And
I was
I argued with him.
about to ruin my
I
hash
need to talk
bash.
to your supervisor. Like, you're not taking this. It's that simple. Like, I did nothing legally wrong. And so the supervisor came out and he was like being a dick at first. And I'm like, sir, showed him all my certification, my license number. Like, I showed him everything. And I'm like, you guys need to say something to FAA. Like, that's what they're there for. So everybody knows the rules when it comes to airspace. If you got your own private shit, you can't get mad at other people that don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, they're real strict about it too. Like we had, I had to go to a board, like little thing for Poe. What was it? Not like a board meeting, but the board had asked me to come to. They had a meeting at in Grand Rapids, and we had to go over all like what's going on for the basically the land there. They are they're doing a recontract for. So like the neighbors and everything, they have like it's for irrigation stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a festival land, obviously on Poe, but it's like right in between all that. So Wayne had like a contract with the farmers for land and to like park on the land for overflow. And
Right.
then they had to go back and like refigure out that because there was a noise complaint from a lady that moved them downtown, or I don't know.
They be
because-
banging music
because
out
it's a
there.
small place and they don't have a police department. How it works is if someone makes a complaint, they like kind of have to file
Like
a
the
meeting
sheriff
for
or
it.
anything?
There's not like there's sheriffs that come from other counties, but so we had to hold like a little in the town hall. We had to hold like a little meeting and figure it out. But they went over the lasers and all that stuff. They're like very specific about what you can have, how late, and like what can be in the air. Because I guess there's a flight path over there for the aviation
I
center over
get
at
that.
Toledo.
I get that.
But that's completely different. That's way out the.
Yeah.
I just know they're super strict about all that airspace stuff in general.
Oh, they
So-
thought you guys the lasers were gonna be an issue with the planes.
They straight up told us
Dude,
no.
they are. They are.
They're like
They have
you can't
huge
have
lasers
these
out
lasers
there.
in this
Yeah.
path. Period. Like you
No,
cannot
I'm
do
talking
it.
like even like the nice or like the $60, $80 lasers. Like people have been shining them at airplanes, and there's videos of pilots doing it, and the shit just beams across the whole front and like blinds them.
What?
Yeah, like them boys are strong.
Oh,
So
that's
why
terrible.
like that's a federal offense because you're
Yeah.
technically threatening an airplane full of people.
That's
What?
when they said
Yeah.
that, everyone was like, "Wait, what?" They're like,
They're
"Yeah,
like, oh,
y'all
that's kind of
cannot
annoying.
do that."
All right, fucking make it a hitter. They're going to prison.
Make it
For
a
real,
hitter.
though, You're like, all right.
I've never
We're
heard
already
that
going
term
to prison.
before. Make it a hitter.
You know, out the park.
Oh, okay. How about now?
Oh
Alright.
yeah. Back on the
so,
mic.
So how long have you been in the music game?
My whole life, man. I've been doing music since I was a kid with my dad. He had a reggae band around here called Ross Rhythm, and we were opening up for like world-class music acts like Ziggy Marley, the Wailers, that sort of thing. So, as time went on, I branched off into music on my own, started doing my thing independently. And then that's when I met up with my dog Crispy. We end up going to the same high school. We always like were around the same people, but never actually linked. But when we finally did through a mutual friend, started making music, and it was up from there. Dropped a few videos, and then like now we're like 6 years in doing this thing. So he dropped the album here recently last year called 89 Live. I produced one song on it, and he had numerous other producers produce on it. So that's on all platforms right now. So you definitely gotta go check that out in entirety. If you love hip hop, like original storytelling hip hop, you can check that album out.
Yeah,
man.
Chris is
Okay.
definitely a storyteller. That's kind of what got
Yeah.
my eye on him when he sent me some of his videos. I was like, man, because I feel like right now the rap gang it don't have it's too much. I'm not even trying to be like this. It's just way too much like auto tune and bull crap. Like they ain't telling stories no more.
Yeah.
There's no. It's just here's this raw ass beat, and then they flow to it, which is cool and all. But I want the story. I need like the
Right.
real like. Where like turn the music off and I'm still vibing to your rap because it's hitting home.
Yeah,
You know,
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
a lot of the songs are just freestyles.
Right.
You know what I
Like
mean?
they're
There's
just
A
the
lot
raw,
of
it's a
songs are
you gotta pay a
freestyles
lot
now.
of homage to the producer. Like bro, I'll say this all day. Like, love Young Nudie. I love what's dude's name? Heavy auto tune. But point I'm trying to make is heavy auto tune, but not auto tune, but heavy producer in favor. Like if the producer didn't do his thing, would not sound anywhere near. Boss
Yeah,
Mandilo is who I was
absolutely.
trying to say.
Absolutely.
Boss Mandilo, like, bro, shout out to his producer, man. Like, not that his music's not fire, but if it wasn't for his producer, man, oh man, like it would
A
not
lot of
be on the
people
level
get
he's
It
like
on.
wouldn't be
that.
on
A lot
the
of
same
people.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is, I will say, it is a lot nicer to see producers getting a lot more credit than they did back in the day.
Right.
But then again, it's also like nowadays
It takes
it's
away
more
from
like,
real rap.
it's 60% of the song is the beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I say, if it's not quality, man, you ain't nobody gonna tune into it, man.
Right.
Exactly, because you're gonna hear the beat before the fucking music starts, and that's how people are so, ADD these days with how fast you swiping through reels and stuff. It's like you need to catch somebody in the first 3 seconds, or it's
Yeah.
not.
Track their attention.
Yeah, so use a headline like, "This is how somebody got murdered," and then we just cut in a clip of whatever we're talking about. It has nothing to do with that shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? You
Yeah.
just gotta hit them in the top, and
Keep them like long you
Boom.
have them for, man. And
Yeah.
that's the recipe to it.
it's really what it is. How long you can hold somebody's attention for like the. You know what I mean? It used to be like movies. It'd be like, oh,
No,
I'll
no.
give it
I
half
was
an hour to
I
be
was
good.
sitting down with my dude the other day. We were day tripper Nick. We were talking about, because we got the expo coming up. We were talking about different tracks he's making, like spooky tracks and whatnot. And he's sampling Scream, all these other soundtracks, like throwing them in there. And it's just funny because it's like we're just talking about, like, I sent him one other day. I was like, you need to sample this right here, because you throw that at the beginning, it's gonna grab everyone's attention. And it's gonna hit.
It's all about grabbing
But it's-
attention.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, getting those.
Bro, I realize nostalgia is like the most powerful thing these days. Like everybody just wants to go back to like the 80s, 90s when the economy was thriving and people were happy and turned up and cocaine was pure. Like everybody wants to go back to those
Yo.
days with how terrible like everything is right now, like in the world and in our economy, our country. Like it's crazy. So people are just like anything that reminds them of the past. You know what I mean? Same.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad though. I just feel like everything's all AI. That's a big reason. There's
Dude,
so
the
much
new
AI
Sora
stuff.
is crazy.
What in the world?
Like for the first time
I've never
ever-
seen videos like that.
For-
Bro,
for
it
the
doesn't.
first
It's
time ever.
it's not real, but you're like, this is. You can put your face in it and everything.
My boy sent me
Wild.
one this morning, and he's like, "Yo, is this real or not?" And we're both like computer nerds. Like, what I mean? I can find AI from my way. I watched this thing. I was like, it doesn't feel completely real, but at the same time, like, there's nothing specifically, no weird movements or
Right.
anything. I was like,
Bro, the
this
Sora
is either
is
real or a crazy good AI.
Yeah.
the Sora
Well,
is
you see
terrible.
someone you know, and you're like, all right, I know that's not
Yeah,
real.
and
but-
video generation, dude. I've been on this stuff since it first came out, and it was like I would pay $3 worth of credit to export a 3-second AI video. Now it's like people are putting together whole shows with this. It's insane.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Does that affect you guys at all, do you think? Like with your guys' business and everything you guys do with the shows and shit?
So I feel like you can't. At the end of the day, AI can't replicate art. But I feel like as far as so like in terms as musician wise and like
Yeah.
lyricism and things like that, like I was just talking about earlier, you can't fake flow and things like that. You can't fake like back in the day, I mean, dude could sit here and like knock on a table and Jose will drop a rap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it'll
Had the
flow.
whole, had
You
the
know what
whole
I'm saying?
room jumping.
That's
you
what I'm
know?
saying. It ain't like that now. Like you got someone who comes in, and unless it's the right beat and the right track, there's no like he's trash. Like I'm not
Like,
trying to
you
be
got-
like that,
Yeah.
but there's no talent outside
Like,
Yeah.
like the
outside
XXL
of the
freestyles,
studio
box.
man.
Yeah, like you
The
got
XXL freestyles
can't
are
fake
perfect.
flow.
Like, who the hell picked this little sorry ass beat? Bro.
But I
Like,
feel
you know what I
like
mean?
it's a change definitely coming, with the way music is changing. People are really like getting away from a lot of that bullshit, man.
I think the whole world is changing like that, but you kind of seen the same thing in like post Vietnam. Like people were just focused on the music and change the government and change the laws and stuff like that. 'Cause,
Right.
like,
Well,
everybody's just tired.
I was just saying,
Mhm.
as far as real rap and stuff like that goes, I don't think that's effective. But you talk about this is what I feel bad for is people who like DJ stuff, like house music, things like that. Because now I could just pull up AI and be like, hey, GBT5, drop this, blah 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 blah, and she'll throw me some stuff, and then I can
Yeah.
plug that into whatever I need through a sound guy, and he can make some stuff for me, and I
Yeah.
don't even know what I'm doing. I just have GBT.
Yeah.
Man.
And that's real.
It's crazy.
That's
'cause-
real. That's it is.
That's
It is.
wild.
It's
yeah,
crazy to
me and
think
him
about.
have been both professional DJs for over 10 years, and we've seen so much in the game. But really, it comes down to like, you know what I mean? We understand like we are not cheap. Like we have a lot of quality and a lot of skill between us and our other partner.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
you know, we charge for that, but it's like the same thing as seeing an artist live. Like it's a whole different vibe to have somebody that's actually
Right.
there, that's reading the crowd and doing that stuff. So like, but we totally get it when people are like, yo, you know, I don't want to pay $500, $600 for a graduation party DJ that you throw a playlist on. That's cool. We don't really want to do that because people aren't vibing at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When there's
yeah.
like a crowd but nobody's dancing, it's just a casual thing. It's so much
Right.
harder and less fun for a DJ because it's just all about reading the vibe and matching the energy of the people. So if there's no energy, you're like
Get high to you. You can't make it flow.
drags. It just drags.
Yeah, the
But,
set
like,
sounds bad
It's getting
even.
close.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I know we were going to hit cannabis for a little bit. I know we were talking a little bit before about cannabis. You want to swap over, talk cannabis?
Yeah, I can talk about cannabis all day. I think cannabis honestly saved my life when I was a kid for the most part because I was on some crazy spiral of drugs, and I think being able to come back and just smoke pot and sober up honestly saved my life. But
Hell yeah.
I mean, what do you want to talk about pot? What, like,
I mean, shit, so it's medicine for you for sure.
it's more than medicine. Like I said, I don't think I can function throughout my day without.
You wake up in the morning, smoke
Yeah, every day.
immediately?
It's I try not to smoke weed in the morning because I don't really, I'm not gonna lie, I usually wait till later in the day to smoke weed
Okay.
just because it kind of more mellows me out. But I'm a big hash guy. I've been doing my own hash for a minute now, so it's been nice medicine for me. And
Okay.
Isaac's a big hash guy.
I'm a big, yeah, I like my hash.
Yeah, we should
We should
dab up, man.
We should hash.
Hey,
It's a puff
they
cut.
didn't appreciate this, but I said we should end this channel and start a new channel called Hashish, but it'll be like a comedy one, like Hashish. Whatever, they liked it.
Oh my god.
It's not bad.
Got this banger bucket over here with a pick in somewhere. Yeah, we gotta take it.
No, yeah, you
Got 'em
should. You
ISO
can just
soaking?
kill that jar, bro.
I should
I got that
kill
the
it.
other
Fancy.
day. So I traded
Shout out to Frankie behind the scenes.
a.
I ain't going.
He said I should kill this whole
Yeah,
jar.
just drop it in there. We gotta hit it, right? I know you trying to smoke, right? We're all smoking.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, drop it in there.
Okay.
But I got
Puff
that the
go
other
in another
day.
one?
That was shout out to Richie. Too Loud. He his garden is pretty solid. He's a good grower. We talked for a minute. He actually kind of helped me with my craft, and I really appreciate him for that. That is very, very boofy, and it's like at the end, small like cantaloupe trappy.
This is your
Taste.
jar.
Yeah.
You do this, Rosin.
No. That's my buddy's. Like I said,
Oh, okay.
I was just saying. I
Okay.
traded him actually some ISO. He needed some ISO for his glass and for his grow. So
Hell
I
yeah.
ended up trading him some ISO so he could
You got
clean
that
stuff up.
99%.
Yeah. I get a
ish.
big 55-gallon drum because I have a private gallery. So I have a
Ah.
whole bunch of glass art that I always gotta clean.
A 55-gallon drum of
Yeah. I got like I got a
isopropyl?
chemical
Of
license and
99.
all.
What
that.
the?
That is a gallon of 55 gallons of
That
gas.
is
Hey, they
so
gotta-
much
Bro, you
isopropyl.
don't even understand the neighbors at first. They
Oh,
thought
that
for
has to
sure I was
smell
cooking meth or something. Because,
Dude.
like, I had the truck come through. And it's funny because, bro, I'm not trying to be like this, but I'm a little bit of an asshole when it comes to shit like this. Because I had to argue on the phone with the lady for a minute to even get him to have the truck come through.
Dude, I'm
So
sure
that-
it's like buying a weapon.
Yeah, that is so much
It's like a
ISO,
small
bro.
bomb. But anyway, he pulls up. He's like, I don't think I can back in and out. I'm like, nah, like I already had to pay the extra fee. Like they already said you're coming, you're here. I was like, you're dropping it off. I was like, you're not gonna pull out here without dropping it off. So
You're like, wait, you don't have
he's
a
like,
license?
all right. He's like, all right. So he's like, we'll just drag it in. So I'm like thinking it's not a big deal or anything. So we have like the little skid and we put it down on one of those. It has like the lower lift, like the automatic lift that lowers it, obviously. But we put it on one of those skids, and I'm pulling it up the driveway, and the thing like damn near falls off and almost kills the guy. But we got it into the garage and everything. But
Almost.
I had to go confront my neighbor because I got some weird stairs. But ever since then, they figured it out. They got a smaller truck and they just come with just mine, so they can just pull up into my driveway and drop it off. So it's perfect. But
They know what it is now.
yeah, I was really mean the first time.
You
to
on
the
your
guy who
Breaking
dropped it
Bad
off.
shit over there.
How often do you get 55-gallon drums of isopropyl?
So
Is this like a common thing, like
it's
once
like
a month?
every 3 months, sometimes.
Damn.
Holy
maximum, like
shit.
5.
Dude, you are wrecking the environment single-handedly.
That is
brother.
so much ISO, dog. But you do have a lot of glass in there, huh? Like you guys are just cleaning
You
glass
guys got, like, a
constantly.
HVAC system in
Well,
there.
so my thing is, I just mainly sell most of it because people need to keep their glass and quartz
That's
clean.
true, and it's mad expensive, so you're probably getting a deal.
Yeah, so people always ask. It's like one of the main things people were asking me for a minute.
Oh, you got cheap ISO.
So, hey,
That's
I'm good, right?
that's crazy.
But
Mhm.
I figured it out because I had to get a chemical license. They're
Oh.
like, nah, you can't order this unless you have a license. So I went through, figured all that out, and yeah. What's this top?
That's a
That's
313.
Yeah,
313
Oh, yeah.
glass. I think
that thing rips.
it's like I think it was leftovers from last year's the glass project.
What
I got some
what do you
good stuff
think?
in there.
I think
of,
that rosin was
terps?
fire.
Yeah, like I said,
really
it's
good.
boofy, but like the end is like cantaloupe-y with like a spicy troppiness.
I was expecting it to be like, at the very like an aftertaste, but it was just kind of like smoothed out.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, that was fire. Hello.
I was telling him, I was like, I know you have boof in that mix, but I'll smoke it. The rest is pretty solid. Not that I don't like boof, I just went through the stage where I just boofed out, and that's like all I smoked was super.
You
boofy.
love that
We went
orange
through a lot of
turp?
strains when
Ah,
it first
dude.
came
The
out.
last time I talked to you, you said you were like I asked you what you were focusing on. You said gas.
Yeah, I am.
That's all you care
Bro,
about right now is
so
gas.
So personally for my stuff, I'm definitely focusing on trying to do all gas. Like if I was to pick like my favorite terp profile, it'd probably be anything Sherb. Love
Really?
Sherb cream pie, like
Same.
that's my shit. I like key lime pie. Anything with a like pie. Georgia pie is really good, but pies and sherbs I would say are my go-to. So I'm trying to focus on shit like that. But I just found this strain that I'm really excited for to run. It's by Sin City, and it's Queen of Tarts. And
What's that across of?
it's key lime pie and sherb cream pie. I'm pretty sure, and
That
it's
sounds delicious.
oh,
That
dude,
sounds
and I
fire.
hope it's a washer. That's my hope.
So you wash all your grow into rosin.
Everything goes into rosin. 'Cause
Really?
the way I look at it is, it's like I'm growing 12 plants because that's the legal limit I can grow. And why not wash all of it and have my own medicine? And it works out perfectly too, because I usually have around enough just to last me until I can get my next yield. So like I just usually have my own personal product that I smoke. And
Do
it's,
you
like,
wash your own
super nice.
rosin?
So I don't wash my own rosin personally. I got a little team that does it for me.
Very
They're
nice.
really solid. Shout out to my dude Spencer. He's really, really good. Mark Meltz is his brand.
Okay.
But he does all the washing. He's previously known. He used to be previously with Akashic Farms. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that.
Okay.
But he kind of branched off from them, does his own thing now. But regardless, amazing guy. Washes really, really good. And like I said, I don't have anything better to say about him. He honestly is the only reason that I'm so confident to run certain strains now. Because before I was like, well, I don't know if this is gonna wash or not, and he'll literally tell me like, "Hey, wash this," or "You shouldn't wash this," So it's
That's
nice.
cool. That's cool.
But
So you found some
super cool.
dumpers.
Huh?
You found dumpers. You know what you like to grow now.
Definitely. I'm like I said, I'm trying to work on doing the sherb. That's what I want to get into, is doing more like sherb cream pie, and work on doing like something with that. Do like a cross, maybe with that and like runts or something like that. My idea.
Nice.
All right. So, question: what do you think of your collection right now of glass? What is your crown jewel right now? Describe it to me.
So probably my favorite piece I have in the gallery is I had it made about 2 years ago. It's a triple collab from Holding It Down Glass, Adam Thomas, and Bull Pusher Drew. And yeah, I just after seeing what went down that year, I had ideas of buying. They had a collab. They had like an egg collab that I liked between Adam and Drew. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna buy that. But I was like, if I do, maybe you guys can make me another piece. We could like do like a deal. Cause I was like, if you guys want to collab and I get you guys together, would you do it? And they were like, yeah, cause Drew has this sourdough tech, and it's basically a conglomerate of all of the stuff that he's been working with for a while, and he just takes little pieces of it and throws it into the sourdough. And I really wanted the bottom of one of my pieces, or like just any part of it to be made with the sourdough, because it's kind of like probably I would say it's like a personal thing for Drew. He just doesn't do it for everyone, you know. You have to kind of know about it to know about it. It's like one of those things. So I was excited to get that made. And then it's really cool because when we did the expo this year earlier in the spring, he made another piece with Modified Creations, like a little bull piece with the sourdough tech in it as well. So
what is sourdough? What does sourdough look like?
I was the only one lost.
No, I need to know what sourdough looks
is
like.
sourdough?
Explain what sourdough looks like.
What is sourdough?
I'll have to show.
Is it like-
I actually might be mistaken. It might not be in that little bowl piece, but it does. It might be fumed a little bit. It's so I don't know how to explain it. It's just what he calls like the glass rod that he uses. So
Okay,
the artist,
I
don't know if you've
understand.
seen actually, and I'm sorry, I'm probably mispronouncing all of this. I just literally made my first piece yesterday. I've been trying to learn.
Experienced glass artist
But
now.
yeah. So anyway, they use the boro, the rods, and they melt them down. And there's obviously different colors, and they can take those different colors and basically stack them on top of each other. And if you have like a cool fume pattern or something like that, like it's just from him melting them all together over the years. So think of it as just like, in terms of like, if you're a hash head,
Okay.
you have a smash jar.
Mm-hmm.
That's their smash jar for glass.
Okay.
Like any extra glass that he has, he's not using, that he can
Yeah,
use to add to
talks
that.
to
He
me.
adds to the sourdough. So it's just from years of added fume work, because it's actually, I shouldn't say all
that's really
glass.
cool.
It's fume, because that's his thing. Drew does fume stuff, so that's why it's a greener color, because it's years of fume work, and he fumes made with predominantly the fuming of gold and silver.
Mhm.
So it's a cool thing.
That's really cool.
Probably didn't hit this in
Sour.
time.
First time I ever found out they actually made glass with like 24 karat gold. Like, yeah, like that's how they made the fumigate. I was like,
Yeah.
what in the world? I didn't know they did that with the fume. That's how you make glass fume, is with gold.
It's
Wow.
pretty cool. We're making a joke the other day though, because it's like, man, the price of gold. Woo!
Price of
But he's like,
gold's
yeah, I'm
up.
happy I got my little ounce the other day.
Did you see that? The price of gold went way up.
Yeah.
That means people are losing faith in the U.S. dollar, brother.
That's
Scary thing.
That's the truth though,
bad.
man.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
gold is good in any country.
I mean, dude, they're literally marketing at where was it the other day? I saw that at can't remember what store, but I was in there and they just had like a little stand, like the ounce of gold. Like you could just buy this for $4,000 before you check out. And I'm like, wow, that's actually insane. I was like,
That's crazy.
I'm thinking about it, like I'm not gonna buy it, but I'm like, now I'm thinking about buying gold if it's here in the grocery store and
Right.
people are looking at it. Like, okay.
That's a crazy.
Gold doesn't really decrease in value except for like momentarily.
I don't think it ever will decrease again.
No, especially because they use them in like computer cores.
Yeah.
Now with how inflated the dollar is right now, too,
It's
not-
gonna continue to get more and more and
So we got
more.
about a week left before the China tariffs kick in. About
Then
to
we
see
can't get go-
everything go up by like 60, 70. Bro, it's going crazy. They don't
Wow.
strike a deal. It's chopped.
I think that's
So if I wanna if I
You need to
wanna
buy
get a
any
deal, I
cheap Chinese-made parts, or
he said you gotta
toys
buy them now.
so I need to
for your
fix.
children. Whatever you gotta buy, get it now.
Get it this week.
Get it this week. Episode drops 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
No, we gotta. So
So wait to watch the South Park episode and be like, oh man, I messed
I'm
up.
watching the day they drop.
do you really?
Dude, they've been crazy. They've been crazy.
You be watching that?
My girl gets mad every time I turn it on. She's like, I don't want to watch South Park. Turn this shit off.
Going ham.
'Cause they
I'm
don't
like, this is
understand the
culture,
deeper-
baby.
They don't
We gotta
understand the
watch
deeper
this
meaning.
shit.
They're taking
No.
face value.
They are going stupid right now with that, man.
Wow. I'm gonna go home and watch them all. Not really
There
a
you
South
go.
Park watcher
I
like
don't think
that.
you got enough time
At
tonight.
least the
But
new
yeah.
season, cuz.
Just the
I
new
got
season.
the Paramount sub.
I should might have to come
It's
over.
crazy. They've shown Trump's micro penis like every episode this season. Not like blurred it out and just straight shown it.
They can.
And they
you
don't-
can.
They don't have him as a character. They literally take pictures of his face and do like the Canadian mouth thing on it.
What?
You can bet on certain things on. I'm trying to think of the name
Kalshi.
of this app. Yes, dude.
What
And
is
my
this
buddy was
Kalshi
trying to
app?
get me to freaking download
did
it because
they
he's
did
like,
an
"There's
episode
on
on
this."
it.
He's like, "I bet they're gonna bet on Trump's micro penis," and I'm like, "Bro, I'm like, you're gonna make money off that on that app."
Have you seen
got
someone
me
make
thinking. I
money?
was like, bro. Honestly, though, I was like, I went through there. I was like, all right, they're gonna talk about. There's all kinds of shit you can pick through, and I was like, this is actually like not bad, bro. Having
Bro.
like a pop and a bag of chips or something, and sitting here.
They
and
went through court because
putting through
they
like
put a
$300
bet
on a
who was
South
gonna-
Park episode.
They put a bet on there who's gonna win the Trump presidency, Kamala or Trump, and they got it taken down, and so they went to court and it deemed it legal for them to have that, so the vote went back up.
That's bro.
So,
I mean,
like,
why would
they
it be
made a name
illegal?
from that?
Why would it be illegal for them to have that? I don't
Because
understand.
Yeah,
what
they-
the
they're
fuck
they're-
trying to
about
rig the
that.
elections.
I think they're, but they always
Psych,
come.
they're
They
already
always
rigged.
say it's trading. Is it trading or is it a gambling app?
It's
That is
kind of
definitely
both.
both.
They're probably
yeah.
like, oh, you got to buy a base coin and then you trade. The
That's
base
what it
coin.
is. You have to. That's why I literally downloaded the app, and then I was like, oh wait, I can't just like load money in. I have to buy. There's like little tokens,
Yeah.
and you use them.
Oh.
and then you
There's
have to like
loopholes to
exchange them back
everything.
for your money.
No.
I mean, they made it possible, bro. Like I was just saying, you can literally sit here and bet on if Cartman's gonna hate on the Jews and they're gonna show Trump's micro penis on South Park. Like
They did an episode on
to
South
make a
Park
bag
about
off that,
bro.
like, come on, they made bag off everything.
That's
Like
true.
people like
Yeah.
sports betting. They're like, all right, well, here's this type of betting. I mean, people are doing the same. It's the same
The
fucking
same
thing.
episode, Kyle's mom goes to Israel and gives a mouthful to Netanyahu. Call me biased, but
Wow,
enjoy that
I
a
didn't know
lot.
that.
I was like, that's crazy.
I'm gonna have to
Daytime
watch
TV
these.
test, like,
Bro, they nope.
dude, they signed that contract with Paramount for like, I think it was like $4
They're
billion
doing
or
some
something.
top tier stuff.
And
that's
they
all
was
I'm
like,
saying.
try to cancel us, dog. They got it locked in on contract. Like, first episode, Trump cock. Straight up.
They're like, just,
Really?
they're
It
like,
was like
you
the
can
first
try
one
and
back.
cancel us.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch them when I get home. I want to watch
The
them.
thrill.
Oh man.
I say it's good to see motherfuckers ain't scared to say what's on
Yeah.
their mind, man.
And they've
I
never
love
been
it.
scared.
Never. They ain't never been.
Well, I mean, someone's got to do it still.
Yeah. They're really the only ones. Like, everybody else is getting shut down from here and there. They locked in
They're
a contract
scared.
where, like, yo, we can
You're
do
not gonna
whatever
shut
the
down
hell we
South
want.
Park, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They tried. They've
They've
been done
tried.
it, but they're just not. They,
One
How
year,
could they?
1 year their promo for their thing was literally hashtag cancel us. And they like just did a bunch of crazy shit trying to get canceled. And they just couldn't get canceled.
Like
I
how
mean, it
how
makes
can
too
you
much
cancel?
money. They have too many views and whatnot. That's
Yeah,
bro.
they're not
It's,
getting
it's
canceled.
People like
pride.
that real shit.
Yeah.
It's that real shit.
Hmm.
Oh no.
You should roll up another joint, my guy.
I should, man.
Y'all stoned. I'm sorry. I'll be smoking.
No.
No,
I'm
we
high.
can definitely smoke another one, but we're gonna have to wrap up here. So one more time, if you guys want to give your names, any social medias, anything you want to connect with people.
Oh, shit. Coop the Captain's my main on Instagram. Hippe Extremities, like I said, is my private art gallery. We have a couple shows coming up. The expo I'm really excited for. We have like a closing. We have the fall expo coming up at it's gonna be at the Golden Road. It's like kind of by UT campus, off Door Street. So it's across from the old Chasers. It's a super dope spot. It's like a little nightclub. It's like Grateful Dead theme, so floor to ceiling, bunch of dope Grateful Dead memorabilia and stuff. But we'll have live glass blowing music, some EDM there. There'll be some cool vendors, and it's gonna go all night because it's the time change day. So we'll get an extra hour to party. So let's go to like 3:30 at night. So it'll
Hell yeah.
be a good ass time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But besides that, we got our show with Weird Science coming up too. That's gonna be dope. It's gonna be at Nor. And I think that'll be a perfect place for that. We'll have the perfect vibe. It'll have 2 sections. We'll have like a little side where we'll have the VIP. Well, not VIP, but it'll be the special happy hour bar.
Mhm.
And then we'll have our vendors. And on the other side, we'll have, the music going down and everything vibing out in there. So I'm excited for that.
Hell yeah.
Like you said, my name again is Jose Space Cowboy, one half of the group Weird Science. My partner Chris Falvo couldn't be with us today, but best believe we're gonna be back in here in full effect, so y'all can get to know him as well. Like he said, catch us November 8th at Club Noir downtown Toledo with our homie Kashi J opening and host comedian was it Mike
J Mike.
J
Yeah,
Mike.
J Mike.
My
Yeah.
bad, comedian J Mike. So November 8th, make sure you're there. First 20 people to the door is gonna get a special goodie bag courtesy of Hippe Extremities and Weird Science.
Yeah, we gotta make sure you get your eyes right for the show.
You feel me? So you don't know what you're gonna get. You might get one of these. You might get the brownie, an edible, something. But like I said, first 20 people through the door, definitely getting something for this because we appreciate y'all coming out and
It's gonna
vibing
be a
with
good
us.
time. We'll have
So funk around the vibe out November 8th. Make sure y'all in the building. Weird Science. Check us out.
Hell
Alrighty,
yeah.
boys. Well, we appreciate you guys coming out.
Absolutely.
And, till next time, stay tuned for season 3. New intro video coming out soon if we can find the right 90s outfits for it.
Really?
Big
That's what
things
we're
planned.
doing?
Yeah. We're shooting for like
Really
a,
don't
like
be
a
telling me
Full
this
House
shit?
intro. Everywhere you
I'm gonna show up one day and they're
Hell
gonna have
yeah.
like an Amazon package for me.
Oh,
And it's gonna be a little outfit.
Isaac gonna be the
He's like,
dude that
"Alright,
like breaks something. It's just
No.
like, I don't know.
I'm not doing that.
We'll find something embarrassing.
I'm
Anyway,
not
stay
doing
tuned for
that.
season 3. Check out our old footage. Our goal this season is to actually promote ourselves rather than just word of mouth. So
Promotion's
We'd
a hard
love
thing
your
to
help.
do, man.
yeah,
It is.
Yeah,
It's
but
expensive.
like, share, comment. Now's the time we're trying to build our following and really expand the brand. So
Hell
thank
yeah.
you for tuning in. Frankie, if you want to say anything. He shook his head.
He said,
Now
no,
he's
I'm
doing the
good.
Frankie's good.
Now he's doing the little Korean heart thing. Frankie, put your pants back. All right,
Peace,
thanks
peace,
for tuning
y'all.
in. Like, comment, subscribe.
Peace.
Prosperity.
Love.
You think I should cut out the pants part?
I said,